This podcast contains explicit content, language, and sexual situations. It is intended for adults 18 years of age and older. Views, thoughts, and opinions expressed are not those of any specific employer, group, or individual.
Fed up with the rat race, we decided to sell everything and move to Cancun, Mexico.
Now we do what we love.
Work, party, and play at the Desire Resort. After 15 years in the lifestyle together, we thought we saw it all, but we were so wrong.
So wrong. Oh my God, so wrong. Now we want to share the fun that we get to have every day. So come to room 77. Let's play.
All right, we started. I want your opinion on something.
You thought you just said I want your penis.
You wish.
Oh, I want to get a strap on.
All right, we'll talk about that later.
Go, talk, speak.
This is one of the things that boggles my mind. Oh, for fuck. I have to check my headphones. Hold on. Hello. All right, I want your opinion, okay? Because this is something that, well, it boggles my mind. It also bothers me, but it boggles my mind. Obviously, we're around a lot of nude people, right? Uh-huh. We've seen every different form of a person in undress.
You mean like the stages of undressing?
Well, yeah. We've seen them in just bottoms. We've seen them in thongs. We've seen them in leopard skin thongs. We've seen them in many different ways. But what I cannot find out about is the man...
Oh, God. I know what you're going to say.
The man that wears the shirt and no pants. Now, I understand that if you're doing it because you're like, I can't get a lot of sun today.
Right.
But that is usually not the case.
Well, there can't be totally, I don't know what the opposite of chauvinistic is, but there was a couple who did that.
Yeah, there was a couple. Both of them wore shirts. I gave them a pass because I thought, yeah, it's for sun. Because they were a little on the older side. And I thought, you know what? They get a pass. At least they're matching. But this is the guy, this is the one I'm talking about. It's nothing about the sun, I don't think. And not that I can tell anyway, just visually. I don't know, I don't ask them. The shirt is always just long enough to pass the midsection, but just short enough where the balls are being shown.
What length is that?
That is balls long.
Shy long.
That's what tailors used to call it. Where do you want your shirt taken down to? Just the tip of my balls.
Just
balls long. Balls long, shaft long, or sphincter long. I still do not have, speaking of balls, I don't have enough of them to go up to this person and say, what's the deal? Because here's the thing. It's 7 o'clock and you're in the jacuzzi. There's no sun here. It is gone. It has been gone. It is behind the buildings. You are safe. But you are here in a shirt that is soaking wet, so it's not being used for warmth. There was one guy who wore a hat, sunglasses, shirt, and sandals.
Invisible pants.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what that is, and I need someone to tell me immediately.
Is it a style?
Maybe it's a statement. I don't know what it is.
Is he airing out stuff? Letting it breathe? Letting his balls out?
Yeah, maybe. The equivalent shock to me would be if a woman came down to the pool just wearing a bra.
And sandals.
Bra, sandals, and a big sun hat.
Nice.
So this happened today. I was in the spa, because we get ready in the spa, taking a shower. Yeah, I was taking a shower. So, wait, I have to back up. So we're at the pool. And I walk by one of the beds, and I see this woman lying on a bed. Not only was her ass fucking amazing, she had the perfect tan. It was so perfect.
I know who you're talking about.
You do, right?
Yeah, it was like airbrushed.
It was like airbrush tan.
But it wasn't an airbrush tan.
No, it wasn't. It was real. It was a real bronzy, evenly distributed all over her body. But her ass looked, it just looked amazing. I stared at that for at least 22 minutes.
No, you weren't even walking for 22 minutes.
All right, not 22 minutes. But while I was talking to our two friends, I kept looking back, and the guy caught me. But she didn't see because her face was down in a pillow where I like it. I'm just kidding. I don't.
Oh, wow.
So anyway, so later on we go to the spa and we're getting ready. We're taking a shower. Well, I'm taking a shower. And I'm by myself. I'm in there and I'm trying to keep my foot dry because it's about to fall off because it's injured.
Yeah.
And I should go on disability, maybe. Anyway, I get out of the shower and who's standing there? That woman. In the shower. Well, not in my shower. That would have been a completely different story. I would have told you already. She's standing there looking.
Now, I don't go in that side much.
No one goes in that side because RM, they sort of divide them boy-girl.
Yeah.
Unlike Pearl, which is co-ed, both sides. At RM, they divide them. The one side is boys, the other side is girls. It's very rare that you see couples.
So are your showers with doors?
We have
doors. Oh.
But I'm glad you brought that up for our listener. I want him or her to have a visual picture.
Okay.
So I get out of the shower, tenderly stepping in onto the tile, making sure my foot is okay. She's standing there, and she's wrapped in a towel, and she's looking very confused, very sexy. I like when they're confused.
Oh, God, there.
She's in there by herself. So I'm about to say one of two things. Are you lost?
No.
Or what are you looking for? But she started going for another glass door, which was a toilet. Mm-hmm. I didn't know. I don't think he came in here to use the bathroom. I didn't. So I said, shower? Because I wasn't going to say toilet, because that would have been weird. Toilet? No, weirdo. Getting out of the shower, saying toilet. So I say shower, and she says yes, and I say right here, right next to me. I should have said right here.
Right here? Why
right
didn't
here.
you?
I don't know. Because I get scared.
Were you drying off?
I was starting to dry.
Like that
I was drying off.
Clean thing?
I wasn't doing zestfully clean.
Oh,
with my towel.
That would have been great.
I would have done zestfully clean on my back if I had a raging hard on.
That would have been awesome.
So she says yes.
And then you could have pointed to the shower with your
with my penis right there.
Sorry.
I really wish I got out of that shower hard.
That would have been awesome.
Yeah. Oh well. Now I'll just always come out hard in case that ever happens again. So she says to me, yes. So she gets in the shower. When I look over my shoulder, a man walks in, and I assume, well, that's the guy that's with her. And it was, because then I was like, oh, that was the guy that was lying next to me.
That caught you looking.
That caught me looking. I said, oh, the guy, we're going to fight. And I think we're going to have a naked spa fight.
With towels.
Yeah. It's going to be like Turkish wrestling. I got the oil. Look up Turkish wrestling. So,
Hashtag Turkish.
So he looks at me like, where's my wife? And eventually he finds her. He goes into the shower because I'm like, are they going to shower separately? Because she left the door open. So he goes back there to where the door is open.
Wait.
What?
When he walked in, did he catch you looking at her showering?
No, I couldn't look at her showering because she was in the furthest shower stall.
Okay.
In the back.
So it wasn't like you were standing there naked, wet, and he walks in and sees you just toweling off and staring at her with the door open.
No.
Okay.
Thank God.
Thank God, yeah.
So he walks in and he starts walking back to the shower. I was like, are they going to shower? I guess they're going to shower together, which is fine. Whatever. It's enjoyable.
You don't judge people.
So he goes into her shower. Now here's where it starts to take a bit of not a left turn. It's like a fork in the road. He leaves the door open. So the door is wide open, right? I'm combing what hair I have left. I'm brushing my teeth. I'm getting ready. But I can't take my eyes off of the open door.
But you can't see.
I can't because
it's too dark.
Parallel to it.
Okay.
But in my mind, and you tell me if this is true, they left that door open for me.
No.
You don't think so?
I don't think he gave a shit about the door.
All right.
I saw her. If I walked up to that shower and the door was open and she was showering.
The only way that I can see what's going on in the shower is if I go pretend.
Drop your soap.
No, I can't drop. I would have to throw my soap across the spa.
Do it.
No, I think, well, what if I go and I pretend that I have to pee?
Well, you can't do that. You can't pee in public.
Well, I would be pretending to pee. The peeing's not important. I wouldn't have to pee. I wouldn't actually have to pee. Right. I just need an excuse to walk by the shower stall so that I can see what's happening in there because I need to know. And they want me to see. I decide I can't do that because there's 2 urinals and I would have to walk to the far urinal. And then they'd be like, why is he going to the far urinal? That first one's open.
Would they know?
In my mind, they know.
Okay.
In my mind, they slam the door and go, weirdo.
Get out.
Get out.
Okay.
Weirdo. And now I'm putting deodorant on, making sure my body is smooth for the people in the workshop, doing good dental hygiene so that my breath smells good. You know what I mean? Just stuff.
Right.
Flossing, practicing.
Killing time, trying to think of an excuse.
Maybe I was killing time trying to think of an excuse. And then I even thought, is there anything on the tile that I could go check? Like anything.
Bad grounds.
Anything I could do. At that moment, another guy walks into the spa.
Uh-oh.
Right. He says hello to me, and I say hi, and he starts to get undressed next to me while I'm putting on the rest of my clothing, my work uniform, which today consisted of a tank top and shorts. As I start putting on my shorts, I hear from the shower stall,
Yes, that's what
I mean, they just start going to town. And he looks at me. He walks back.
to the urinal.
No, not even the urinal. Didn't give a shit. Just walked back to the shower stall, looked straight in, and said, "It sounds wonderful."
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, no, he gave a comment in the middle of the action?
Well, he got caught. I mean, obviously, I was smart enough to know that I would have got caught.
Why do you have to say something?
I don't know. But then it looked like he nervous took a shower. Like he was stuck. He was stuck there because he didn't have anywhere to go. He didn't make a clear decision to pee. He didn't make a clear decision to check the tile like I would have done.
Right.
Because that would have given me busy work. I would have had busy work to do. And then they would have looked at me and I would have said, "This grout is horrible," as you were. But he didn't have anything to say. So then he rushed into the shower.
With his clothes on?
He didn't have anything on.
Oh.
I think he may have had sandals on.
Oh, no.
He goes into the shower, takes the fastest shower ever because it was a panic shower.
His wife's probably waiting in the relaxation room
Yes.
for their couple's massage.
Yes, the wife's like, "Where's Jeff? Has anybody seen my husband? Jeff went back there 20 minutes ago." So,
Just his sandals.
Jeff, why are you taking a shower? We're going to work out. So he's in the shower for maybe 30 seconds, right? She comes out of the shower and she catches eyes with me. Now, when she caught eyes with me, what I think she was saying was, "I wish that was you that was almost got in our shower, but it was that other guy." But I don't know. That was just my horny mind sort of going crazy. And when she got out, Jeff, everybody's Jeff.
Everyone's Jeff.
He got out of the shower so now those two are standing next to each other, the people that he was just creeping on. So he's standing there dripping wet and he's like, "I don't have a towel."
Please tell me that you got him a towel.
No, I didn't get him a towel.
Why?
Because my
Honey.
backpack was on. I was heading out the door, and I was sort of just wasting time because I wanted to see how this ended. All I did was check to see if he was hard. Like, I didn't know if he went in a shower, took a panic shower, got hard, and came back out, but he wasn't. He didn't have an erection. That would have been awesome, though. Yeah.
Oh, my God. Yeah, then she must have come over to my side.
Oh, she did?
Well, yeah, she was over there, like, she had the highest platforms on, like, those clear heels.
Yeah.
And this, like, the world's tiniest thong.
Did she say anything to the effect of, "Did you see that other guy over there
In the backpack?
In the backpack and tank top?"
No, but she was tweeting it.
She was on her phone.
Yeah, I think she was typing that.
Do
I
you
was trying to look over and read.
Do you think that she was like, "Oh my God, we almost had sex with that guy"?
I didn't know what she was thinking. I thought she was trying to hit on me.
Well, what did she say? I mean,
Nothing.
She asked me to shower with her.
Oh, I didn't know if she spoke English.
Why wouldn't she speak English?
I don't know. She seemed excited.
Because someone doesn't speak, they don't speak English?
Yeah.
I don't think that's true.
Well, I don't know. I was just looking at her. She was pretty, and I get shy.
Sometimes I do that though. When people are super duper quiet, I go, "Hablas English?" And they're like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, we're from Chicago." Yeah, so that's my story. I almost had sex in the Desire Riviera Maya
showers.
spa shower with complete strangers. Next time that happens, if a woman ever asks me as clearly as she asked me
Yes.
to jump in the shower with her and her husband, am I allowed to do it?
Yes.
All right.
No penetration.
Because I
Just a nice loofah.
don't carry loofahs with me. Because that would have been awesome. I'd be like, "Listen, I got to go. I got to get to work."
You're welcome.
You're welcome, sir. All right, we are here with, what room are we in right now?
1801.
1801. I want to start this off by saying that I almost died today. I almost lost my foot,
You did.
and this person saved my life.
You would have had to amputate.
I would have had to
obviously.
amputate if they both weren't there. The second part of the story is I lost my wedding band in the pool, and
can't believe that.
this man here found it. I just owe them so much. You guys are sort of on the fringe
Yes.
of sort of coming into the lifestyle. So what does that mean? How many experiences have you had, would you say?
It depends on what, like, to us, experiences, we would count, like, we'd say, like, 4?
Here's the thing, is you guys don't really play at home.
No.
Our first one was at home
Your first one was at home.
because we wanted to have an experience before we scheduled the vacation.
I scheduled the vacation and didn't tell him.
To warm yourself up.
Yeah.
So that if you did have an experience.
I felt very much responsible because I scheduled it without him knowing.
All right, that's fucked up. Let's just get into that in a second. When it first came up, though, who would you say sort of tipped it over? Who was the more kinkier one? Like, did you bring it up in the relationship or did you bring it up in the relationship?
He claims
You did.
him. I let him claim
I brought
himself.
it up. I was the one that had the dirty talk in the bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
However, I was never, ever going to schedule this vacation.
Never.
He didn't even
Because-
know about it.
I didn't know. I didn't even pursue it.
Not this one, the one before.
January.
The first one.
Yeah, yeah.
Desire, where we met you first.
Yeah.
You scheduled that all by yourself.
Yes.
And you told him,
Yes.
this is where we're going.
Yes.
That's a
2 weeks later.
good wife. That's an awesome wife.
You knew about this hotel?
No.
No.
So what I scheduled it, and then I was like, because we talk a lot in bed. I went topless at another resort in Dominican Republic, and I got so much judgment over, like, literally a honeymooning couple left their seats and went back to the hotel from the beach because me and another European girl were topless. I'm like, I don't want to be that person on the beach that people have to go back in.
Oh, right.
And so I researched, okay, where can I go topless without judgment? And I found Temptations. I found here. And
My house was third on that list. You can go to my house.
and we're very open-minded. I was like, we could handle this, even not being in the lifestyle. And then I could be completely naked and be happy. And he always complains about having to wear swim trunks everywhere. To the point where, like, when we were younger, it was like, it's embarrassing because he'd get shorter and shorter and his friends would make fun of him. and I'm like, oh, he would love this place.
So was January, when you were here the first time, was that the first time that you were naked in public?
Other than streaking?
Yeah, streaking doesn't count.
Yeah, because in college, if I
No.
did stupid
No.
stuff,
No,
it
that
didn't
doesn't count.
Then yes.
No, that doesn't count. Did you immediately start shopping for victims that you wanted to have a sexual experience with as soon as you got here?
I was a little worried. I booked this because I wanted to be naked on a beach.
Uh-huh.
And
What's the reality versus the fantasy are two different things.
Exactly. And so we went on an app and I found a couple and I'm like, oh, they're decently cute.
So we've established that you're both not that picky.
Okay.
So-
No.
So-
I am highly, like, the guy was very, very
The
handsome.
guy was attractive.
The
Yeah.
guy was very handsome. And so I was like, I like this couple. She
No,
just
she's
wasn't his
horrible.
type. I will show you a picture of it and you're going to be like, oh, she's hot. But
I
it's
don't
just,
think you should share that information with me. Just regarding their privacy, I'm gonna vote against that.
okay. I found her very attractive.
Yeah. Have you taken it as far as you want to go at this point, or are you trying to still go further?
As far as limits, we're where we're at right now, and that's where we're happy.
That's very comfortable.
Yeah, it's very happy with what we're at because we've had different experiences. I'm like, oh, I'm glad we stayed right there. Yeah. But I think that's just because of how we started. Should I say it?
Yes.
So he's the only person I've ever had sex with.
Really?
Yeah. And so that's a key component.
No, that's huge.
Yeah.
That's really huge.
It's kind of something that we have kept for each other. And so it's like, that's a turn on too, if that makes sense. We have a lot of fun. We have a lot of hotness. We're both very good at what we do. But it's like, we always kind of end with each other. And it's still very hot. And we're still very much like next to the other couple, playing with the other couple, and very involved with the other couple. But it's like, we're just having sex with each other.
You took the workshop today.
Yes.
Yeah? Specifically about me. What is your favorite part?
About you.
About me touching you.
I mean, it was hot. It was hot to have all those bodies
No,
on
I said
me.
specifically about me. It's just me.
It was all
This is all about him.
honestly.
Yeah,
It's really, there's really only one answer. It was really hot.
It was really-
I'll just whisper it in your ear. You say it. You have to say it.
It was really hot having you on top of me.
Oh my God, that's so sweet. Thank you so much. All right. Do you know when you're coming back?
No, not yet.
Why?
Not yet.
Busy life.
You know what you should do? I'm
What?
just throwing this out there. You throw everything away and you move to Mexico.
I don't know anybody like that, but if I do, I would probably want to hang out with them.
No, you probably wouldn't. Definitely don't invite them back to your room.
Yeah.
right, check it, check.
Chucky.
All right, I have to take my gum out.
Okay.
Because last time, no, on the last one I sounded like a cow.
No, we
Yeah.
did. I caught you today in the workshop
Sticking the gum out of my mouth.
with your hands over your head.
I know, it looks horrible. I know.
That was so funny.
But I put my hands above my head because I think I want to be tied up.
Okay.
I don't know yet. I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, I trust you, but like, I don't want to be tied up in the town square or anything. That's next phase. Speaking of phases, Project Airtight completely failed so far.
And we've only had one person ask about it.
No, not only I have not entered your ass in any way, shape, or form.
No, I went and bought lube, and what else did I? It was like 3 random purchases.
All right.
Ran into someone that we knew in the town.
When you shop anywhere, I would go in disguise for whatever's in your basket. I just be in disguise at all times because you can't explain.
What happens behind closed doors? Okay, well, this person knows where we work and our life, right? And still gave me shit because when you buy something like lube or anything out of the pharmacy section of the grocery store, they have to put it in like, you know, those things that you used to put your deposits in the bank. Maybe
Like a vacuum thing?
Maybe I'm aging myself. Yeah, it looks like that, and then it's in a giant bank vacuum sucker thing, and then that sits in your cart.
Yeah, Mexico is so different. That's our sponsor, Ian, who you ran into.
When are you going to sponsor us, Ian?
If you're listening, Ian, fuck you. All right, we have a lot of things to cover. I can't hear out of my left ear.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about your illnesses.
No, I have 2 broken feet, a broken ear, a broken car still.
And a broken deadbolt.
We shouldn't tell people that, though.
Yes, it's the day when we walked over, our doors just open.
We have a lot of problems. But above and beyond all of those problems, a lot of good times at Desire.
Oh, my God, so many.
I want to talk about really quick the Asian invasion.
Yes.
And I don't want this to come off racist. I have a thing for Asians. And I don't know if it falls into a fetish group or it's just I'm attracted to that particular race. I don't know. There have been a lot of Asians coming to the resort. And there was one point where there were 3 very hot Asians, and some of them wanted to have sex with me.
It's like a fantasy coming true for you, which is not racist, I don't think.
I don't know because it's based on race, sort of. I maybe I'm sexually racist.
Well, is that a thing?
I don't know. I mean, there are definitely girls out there that like black guys.
That's what I was going to say. There's a whole fetish group of, what is it, BBC?
Big black cock. Yeah.
Yeah, BBC. I was like, is that a British television?
But see, that big black cock is sort of racist to me anyway. Yeah, but you're talking about.
What is their BSC?
No. It's not like I'm really attracted to Asian titties.
Right.
Being attracted to one particular part of anatomy of a black person. That's different.
Well, what is it about Asians that you like? There has to be something.
The way Asian women hold themselves, carry themselves.
Like a koi?
I don't know. I really can't describe it. I don't know.
And I didn't mean that in a racist koi fish way.
I mean, I think you're racist now.
That was racist.
All right, come to our cross burning tomorrow night at 8 o'clock in our front yard. No, there's no cross burning.
Well, what happened with your double fecta?
Well, the first time, just sort of invited yourself on the bed.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, I'm just telling our listener.
Okay.
So then you sat down on the bed, and then I sat down on the bed, and then she took me in her mouth. But then as soon as it started to veer away from away from me, and then only to you, I didn't want anything to do with it anymore. Call me selfish, but I just like when the play is focused on me.
Oh, shut up.
So we left that situation because she was getting way too into you, and that's unacceptable to me because it's my attraction. It's not your attraction.
It's your playground?
Yeah, it's my world. She's in my wheelhouse now.
Well, she was going through some first-time things.
Well, we didn't know that, though.
Right, but that's looking back, you get it now. You're okay, well.
Yeah, but then you tell us afterwards, they were like, wow, that was a great first time. And we're like, oh.
Thanks for experimenting with
Oh,
me.
sorry. And you're welcome.
You're welcome.
But during that, so I didn't know what was happening. It was just felt kind of awkward for me because I was like, I don't think she's into me. We were sandwiched in that situation. We were sandwiched. We had one hot Asian on one side, another hot Asian on the other side.
Well, we were all in different beds. We were
All
up
in
at the
different beds. Yeah, we weren't. It wasn't
jacuzzi
wasn't an Asian orgy. And then the next day, we were in the pool with the other couple. We didn't even have enough self-control to wait. We just jumped out of the pool and all started fucking on a bed somewhere.
in the beach bed.
On the beach bed, yeah. There's a lot wrong with us, honey. Which I also feel bad for the vanilla crew at the Desire.
It was good though, because I think that I know afterwards on the bed, on the beach bed, there were a couple other couples or foursomes that they were just they were being shy. People had their pants on and stuff, and people started making out a little bit and playing around. And they told us afterwards, thanks guys for not really like giving us a show, but we were kind of looking over voyeuristically, and it kind of turned us on, and we got started on some things. And
so again,
I feel like we're doing a service.
So again, you're welcome. Usually I'm the one that crushes on someone and has a crush on someone. This time it happened to you.
Yeah, that was out of nowhere, man. That was so crazy. With someone who came from Temptations on a day pass.
Yeah.
We had to make them wait in the hall. The only reason that we did that is because they literally just came for the workshop. So.
Yeah, they would have been sort of homeless. So they came over and they were late and it was full. So we accommodated them, pulled a mattress out of the playroom and just sort of made it work. But you were just smitten for this girl for some reason, like I had never seen before.
I don't know what happened.
I don't know what happened either. And then afterwards, when we go get a coffee at the bar afterwards and talk to all the people afterwards.
Can you say afterwards one more time?
Afterwards. Did I say afterwards a lot?
Yeah. After every words.
So we were down there having a coffee, as we usually do afterwards. And you were on one side. She was on one side. You were far on the other. I don't know. She started talking about your nipples. And then you two sort of locked horns and fell in love.
We fell in love in like 30 minutes.
30 minutes?
I don't know what
30
happened.
seconds.
I don't know. And then she said she wanted to lick my nipples. And so I was like, oh, she's bi. And you're like, no.
No, she really wasn't bi.
She wasn't
was bi
bi
for you.
Yeah, I don't know.
I never meet guys that are gay for me. Like, that doesn't happen a lot.
Right.
I'm not gay, but I'm gay for you.
I am just gay for you.
I'm not bi, but I'm not bi, but I'd love to suck your cock. That doesn't happen a lot.
No, it's you don't get a lot of nipple play from like
other
I
men.
do.
No, not from other men that are like, nothing ever stoked these feelings inside of me before. But I would like to feel your hairy chest.
Oh.
So we did something. I did something that we have never done. 15 years now, we have never played separately. But I said, go play with her. Have fun.
Well, you didn't even do that. You were like, okay, we were all just hanging out. And you were like, listen, this is never going to happen unless you come stand here. You come stand here. I'm going to go down to the restaurant and get an appetizer.
Mm-hmm. I took off your shirt.
Yeah, you had to start it.
I started to undress you.
I was frozen.
You were both frozen. It was like you were both 15 years old and like having your first kiss in your life. And you're just staring at each other, like biting your nails.
Yeah.
What do I do now?
No, I don't know.
So I took off your clothes. I took her and I smushed you two together. And I was like, I'm going to grab something to eat. Good luck.
And you grabbed your husband and you left.
And her husband and I left. We went and grabbed something to eat. And
then you were like, tell me what happened. And I'm like,
I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know. I'm sure it was incredibly orgasmic and better than anything that I can give you.
No, we didn't orgasm.
I think I just died.
Oh, it was sweet. It was sweet.
Speaking of strong bonds, I got shot down this week. And it's just a feeling that never, ever feels good. No matter how long you've been doing it, I imagine you someday too will feel this feeling.
I was actually going to ask you, can you explain what it feels like?
No, nice.
You're welcome.
Snobby bitch. Yeah, so that I don't know. I really thought that there was some chemistry there. But then in the end, I started questioning it. Do you remember? Because I was like, why does she keep running away from me? Mm-hmm. Which sounds a little.
Maybe that's why.
Maybe that's half the reason.
You turned into the creepy dude in the jacuzzi.
Because you're rubbing your genitals on her?
No.
No, I wasn't doing that. I went to go grab a drink and go back to talk to them. And then I turned around and she was full on making out with some other guy that was sort of floating around. And then I was like, oh, she doesn't want me. She wants that guy. But I didn't know. I had no idea. But still, it didn't feel good. So
We always kind of hunt as a couple, and I felt like they were receiving as a couple because they were standing in close proximity. And then that's why I was like, but her husband just kept standing there. And then it was just, I turned around and she was kissing the other guy. I was like, he was just kind of oblivious. He was like,
yeah,
oh.
so they weren't working as a team. And I guess everybody doesn't really work as a team.
Yeah, we projected that. I did anyway. I projected that onto them.
But my feelings are still hurt.
No.
Yeah, it hurts. It does. It hurts right here.
In your heart spot?
In my heart spot. That also could be my heart failing. By the way, if I pass away during this podcast, I just want to leave this on here now. I love you. I've always loved you. You're the most important thing in my life. There. You have that now. It's yours forever.
Thank you.
You can play it over and over again on a loop when I leave.
That's so morbid.
What else do we want to talk about?
Macabre.
Macabre.
Bruh.
Macabre. Do you pronounce the bruh? It's macabre.
Macabre.
Well, I'll tell you this. We did learn. I looked it up. You do pronounce the bruh in macabre.
Very good.
My ear is better. My feet are better.
You're all healed up. I'm so happy. Also, have you seen anyone else in just the shirt with no pants?
Yes, I see it every week.
You did?
Every week in the jacuzzi. And then he took the shirt off and came back. And security came and kicked him out, remember?
Oh, that was him. Oh, okay. I remember that guy. Well, then one. I've seen one.
Okay.
Okay.
How does it feel now that you play it all by yourself with a girl in a room all by yourself?
Well, it's not really the all...
Is it something you think about at night?
And shut up. Stop it. Mm-hmm. No, I just realized that I need to work on speaking. I need to get more self-confidence in the speaking arena. What about you getting shut down? Shot down? Which one is it?
I get shot down every day, 17 times a day.
Has anyone else asked you to take a shower?
No, but this is what I did do. I went and I took photos of the spa at RM because I was afraid our listener wouldn't understand.
Oh my God.
Sort of the
layout.
The layout, the geography. So if you want to see those photos of where I was standing, where she was standing, and where Creep Guy was standing, go to TouchSpot. No, go to room77podcast.com, right?
Yep.
Is that where they go?
That's where they go.
Instagram? Yes. Where?
Instagram is Room77 Podcast.
And Twitter is
Touched by Eleanor.
And the public rest stop off of exit 7A on the New Jersey Turnpike. You can find us there most of the time. And that about does it for us.
For more information, photos, or to contact us, go to room77podcast.com.
Thanks for stopping by Room 77.
We had a blast.
Now get your clothes and get out.